YouTube over here. Welcome everybody. And again, when you are jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from, because I love this part, because we literally have people all over the world get on here. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments that let me know that you're watching the replay, okay? And also, you guys, I have a 5K by Christmas checklist, a success checklist that I will be giving you. And I have a 4-week plan for 5K by Christmas. I have a complete action plan. Yes, I'm going to cover it with you today as well, but I also am going to give you access to those PDFs. All you need to do is, if you're watching me on on TikTok, there's a form that you can fill out. I'll get that to you. YouTube, all you got to do is just go to dailypaybusiness.com and you'll get access to that. Okay. So make sure you grab that. Let me just pull this here. And real quick, you guys, in the comments, let me know. Oh, by the way, YouTube, can somebody on YouTube let me know, can you see this okay? And can you hear me okay? Okay. And TikTok, what about you? Can you hear me okay? And can you see this okay? Let me know before we get rocking and rolling. Good morning, my friend. How are you? I don't have a lot of time today. Good. Perfect. Thanks, Tracy, for letting me know. Yes, thanks, Tammy, on YouTube for letting me know. And you can see this fine? Okay, good. I would hate to go through all of this with you guys and then you can't even see it, right? Hey, my friend, how are you guys doing? Love your energy today. Let's go. I just, my voice is like this because we just had a mastermind event at my place here in Dallas. And it was absolutely amazing. Literally 3 days of just working with them and helping them set their strategic plan for 2026. So my voice, so that's why I didn't get to go live, because we were super busy doing that. So TikTok is fine. Fantastic. All right, you guys ready? We're literally going to dive into that today. So one of the first things that you need to know when you're trying to make an income is, what are you going to sell? Right? Because here's the thing, you guys, and this is something so important. It's important to know what you're going to sell, because some people, what they do is they try to sell something that they make 12 bucks on, or even 30 bucks or 50 bucks. Well, you're going to need a lot of customers if you truly want to make 5K. Does that make sense? Put a yes in the comments if that makes sense. Yes. Yes, it was fire. Yes. Tracy, were you like, I want to be in the room? Yeah, it was great. So that's the first thing that I want to share with you. And I'm going to help you guys today. You're going to walk away with the simplicity of high ticket. I'm not here to overwhelm you. I'm here to simplify it. And I'm also going to give you a 4-week strategic plan as well. Okay. So for example, I sell, don't have that happen. Looks like my marker's quitting. So 1,400 and 900 are my 2 top selling products. So let's just do a little math here, okay? So you would need, and I have it wrote down here so I know exactly. So 4 times 12, 4 times 1,400, 12, where did I get that? 4 times 1,400, so what is that? I guess I didn't have my math ready. So 4 times 1,400 equals 5,600. Oops, my goodness, you guys, I'm epically failing today. So 4 customers, and you've made over 5K. You're going to learn exactly what you need to do week by week to have 4 customers by the holidays, okay? Hello, my friend. Welcome, everybody. Or if you do 6 equals, what is that? 5,400. Or what if you do a combination of both? Let's do 2 times 1,400 equals 28. And then what? 3 times 900 equals 27. See the difference? So then what is that? 55. So can I ask you guys a question? Let's just be really serious right now. Do you think if you could learn attraction marketing, if you learned how to use social media the right way, that you could get 4 customers or 6 customers or 5 customers in 5 weeks? Or 4 weeks. Let me know. Put a yes or no in the comments. There's 5 billion people on social media alone. And all you need is 4 to buy from you, or 6 to buy from you, or 5 to buy from you. Very doable, right? You just need the strategies of how to achieve that. So are you ready for the breakdown? And I'm literally going to do a 4-week breakdown with you of exactly how to do that. Now, here's something that's very important for you to understand. The quickest way to do this is have an automated system. Automations will be working for you 24/7. Like, let me show you this. Oh man, can I show you that? Do I have those set up here? I think so, yeah. So here, let me just screenshot it because the other ones have emails. So yesterday, when I was having that mastermind event going on, I had this happen. Okay, I'm pulling it up. I'm going to show you guys here. I'm a visual person if you guys haven't noticed. And so let me pull this up here. Oh my goodness. This happened yesterday at 3:42. I had a $1,400 sale come in. I wasn't working. We were actually at Moxie's restaurant here in Dallas, Texas. Celine was there, Monica was there, and Mike was there, and we were just eating. And I was like, oh, look. And I showed them, I'm like, that's the power of automations. I didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. I didn't have to direct message anybody back and forth. My automated system did all of that work for me. So that's what I'm sharing with you. A lot of people have a hard time with these numbers because they think you got to do a lot of work. No, not in digital marketing, my friend. You have an automated business out there working for you step by step. That's how by the way, I had all of my content done on Sunday before 8:30 in the morning, and I just pre-scheduled it in TikTok. And then the rest of the day, I just spent with my mastermind community, and my content was working for me. So are you guys ready for a 4-week step-by-step what you need to post every week to have that happen to you? Put a yes in the comments if you are, because that's what I'm going to break down with you today. I'm going to break down the week. So to achieve this, right, and let's just go ahead and go. And we're just going to cover each week, right? So the first thing that you need to do is, one, you have to automate your business. Okay, automate your business. Now, how many of you on here do not have an online business yet? Put a 1 in the comments if you don't. Put a 2 in the comments if you do have an online business and it's automated. 1 if you don't, 2 if you do. Let me know in the comments. Okay, I want to know. Good morning, my friend. How are you? I love all the energy. You guys are great. I love it. So automations is your secret sauce. Automations means you have a system. Can you guys see this okay on YouTube or on TikTok? That you have a system that is literally out there working for you 24/7. So you no longer have to trade time for dollars. Now, the first time I heard automations, I was like, I don't like tech. How many of you can agree with me? I don't like tech. I don't like tech, nor do I want to take the time to learn tech. So I can show you, hey, my friend, I can show you how to get a done for you automated business. And let me show you what it looks like. It looks just like this, okay? So this is what's called a capture page. It will collect people's emails. In return, we give them something for free. I'm sharing with you, you don't like tech either, yeah. I'm sharing with you a strategy so you can make an income without you having to put the time in. My friends, we live in a digital world today. You want to learn and master this, okay? So this is the capture page. What happens is, from the capture page, the moment your potential customer puts their email in, they're immediately taken here. That has a video. The video gives them what they asked for here. Then, inside their email, they're also going to get whatever the free offer is. I personally give away a Freedom Formula Blueprint. It is a step-by-step blueprint that has actually created 126 six-figure earners inside my community, 26 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran, and several six-figure earners in Canada. I need to get that exact number. So and you get free access to that blueprint. You can just watch it and follow it and see exactly what they've done. So that's the free thing I give away. How many of you have ever gone online and discovered somebody and gave them your email in return for that PDF or that 3-step training? Put a yes in the comments if you've ever done that before. Put a yes in the comments. Do I need to move it up a little bit, my friend, so you guys can see it? Is that better? Is that a little bit better? Yes. Okay. So that's exactly what you need to do for your business. Because what happens is you guys, you start building an email list, and email equals income. I am here to help you leave a legacy. I'm not help you to make money and what is that envelope flipping, or I'm not here to help you with any of that, because that is not leaving a legacy. That's just grabbing a little bit of money and then you have to work hard again because you're starting over again. Who's ready to work smarter instead of harder? Who wants to grab all these little bitty income streams? Why not grab legacy income? I hear you loud and clear. Yes. Who's ready for legacy income? I see so many people trying to make all this money and they're doing all these little bitty things. And I'm like, you're working way too hard. When you're my age, you're going to have nothing. I want to help you leave a legacy. I want to help you change that generational struggle and create generational wealth. And that's not going to be happening by envelope stuffing. Let's just be real. It's not. It's not going to happen with UGC or all that stuff. It's not. It's going to be you building your brand, you building your business. And when you learn to do it this way, guess what? You do not have to go live for hours every day. My gosh, I see so many people. I wake up in the morning, they're going live. And then later on, when I post another piece of content, they're going live again. And when I post another piece of content later, they're going live. I'm like, that's not digital income. You don't have to go live all the time, right? That's not digital. Just a minute, what's going on here? Hold on. It's always interesting. Just a minute. Okay. That's not digital income. I want to teach you digital income, right? So you can leave a legacy. That's why I named my program Legacy Builders. So automations, now don't freak out if you guys have never heard anything about automations before. I'll give you a pre-built done for you system. It's ready to go. It's proven to work. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your hope dealer, because I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I do. I'm here to help you change your life in 2026, not chase income in 2026. Who wants to change your life, not chase income? I love you guys so much. Like, that's the difference. I see way too many people chasing money, and they will continue to chase money. I want you to change your life. I want you to work smarter. These strategies that I'm teaching you, yes, I'm showing you how to make 5K by Christmas. But if you can make 5K by Christmas, what can you do in January? What can you do in February? What can you do in March? This is just building that foundation. This is what this is all about. So you have your automated system. Here's what happens. You see these right here? And every single email draws your audience, your perfect customer, back to where they can buy from you. Every single one. So it's not you having to living in DMs. It's not you having to go friend request people, right? You don't have to do any of that. If you get really, really good, and I'm going to show you what to do over these next 4 weeks, okay? But I need you to really understand that this is fully automated. And I'm going to show you actually what I'm going to show you to do every day. You guys can get done in 2 hours a day. So you have 22 hours in your day to do the things that you love, and your automated system is out there working for you, okay? So week 1, which that's this week, okay? That's this week. This is what you'll do this week. First of all, by the way, this strategy that I'm sharing with you works with a brand new account. You can be brand new on YouTube. You can be brand new on TikTok, it doesn't matter. But if you already have, this is a hot tip I'm going to share with you. If you already have like a social media on like Instagram or Facebook, but let's say you don't want to use it, that's okay. You don't have to use it, but I will recommend you do stories. Stories now on Instagram and Facebook goes out to just anyone that is already engaging in what you're doing. I love the strategy that Instagram and Facebook is using for stories. Plus, here's what I love about Instagram and Facebook for stories. You can have your link in there. The link is this, okay? The link is this. You can have your link to that in there. So if somebody's interested, they just click on your link. No DMing you, no having to get on the phone. They just click on your link. Yeah, okay? So, let me see. Okay, so let me pull this up here. I'm trying to make sure. I got YouTube over here and TikTok. I'm making sure I got all your questions answered. So this is attraction. Okay, attention. This is where you guys are saying, hey, I'm in business. I'm in business. So let me know inside the comments that if you are in business, what do you think the first thing is you need to do? Share your story. Let people know you're in business. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do in week 1 is 3 posts daily. Okay. 3 stories daily. Okay. 3 posts daily and 3 stories daily. Okay. Here's how easy a story is. Okay. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you land the plane and show you how easy this is. This is what I mean by a post. Okay. By a story, I mean. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so fired up right now. I just launched into digital marketing. I know nothing, but I have this blueprint that I can follow step by step. I'm so excited. If you know anything about digital marketing, can you let me know in the comments? I would love your support, or I would love your knowledge. That's it. That's a story. But what are you doing? You're getting attention. You're getting visible out there. So many people don't do that. They wait till their system is set up and they get all educated and then they decide to share. That's the worst thing that you could do. People buy from you. You know why? Because of your story. Because of the journey. Share your journey, okay? So it's 3 pieces of content, but now what type of content? Story, okay? Stories, your stories, where you were, what changed, where you're going, and what's exciting happening. So when I first launched, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been trying to do network marketing for years, making a small percent, and I just discovered that I can make 100% profit off of other people's products. What? Where has this been my entire life? Story. You're piquing interest. You're getting people to be like, You're getting people to lean in, like, What does she mean I can make 100% profit off of other people's products? You get people to become aware. This is attraction marketing. Your 3 stories should be 3 seconds to 30 seconds long. And it's just you taking people on your journey. Then the first piece of content you post is your story. Why? People want to know before they're going to trust you and listen to you, they need to know why. Like I will go and audit people's accounts that aren't making money, aren't getting anybody to subscribe. And guess what? None of them are sharing their story. They're just, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Nobody wants to buy from you until they trust you. Can I please repeat that? Nobody wants to buy from you until they trust you. What is the quickest way to develop trust? Through stories. Stories is what creates that connection. Does that make sense? Y'all aren't connecting. Social media, get social, share stories. And I see that. I literally audited. I was like, it was a few weeks ago, and I stayed up on a Sunday night. I just couldn't sleep for 2.5 hours. And I just went through all these different people on TikTok. And I was like, I don't even know who they are. I don't even know what they stand for. I didn't even, like, why would I want to buy from you? Like, there was zero reason to buy. They were just trying to sell that product. I'm like, but why should I trust you? Why should I trust you? If nobody's buying from you, if nobody is getting in your automations, if nobody's asking for more quests or asking like, I want to learn more, they don't trust you. How do you build the trust? By stories. By stories. It's not because you pound in their head that you have the best thing on the planet. There's a lot of phenomenal things out there that people need that they don't even know that they need because nobody's willing to share the story. Nobody's willing to be real and authentic. So here's why people don't get customers, and here's why people will not make 5K by Christmas. Because guess why? They'll try to be somebody else. They'll try to be me. Oh, Michelle's she's making multi-millions a year. I'm just going to create content just like her. No. I'm me. I say wanna. I say could've. I'm from Kansas, right? I'm me. If you try to be me, you're not going to be your authentic self. People will buy from you. Every single person launches a business with no understanding, no customers. But you know what they have? Belief. So if you're trying to sell something, but you truly don't believe it can change your life, why would anybody buy from you? You don't even believe. You have to believe, my friend. You have to believe. Borrow that belief. Borrow that belief. So your content should be stories, should be vision. What do I mean by vision? Okay. So for example, what would an extra 5K by the holidays do for you? The average family here in the United States, family of 4, spends anywhere from $2,000 to $2,400 on the holidays. If you can make an extra 5K by the holidays, how would that change your holidays? Would you have less mom guilt? Would you be able to maybe have a bigger Christmas tree? Would you not have to put anything on your credit cards? Imagine you learn how to make 5K by the holidays. So you've learned skills. You've mastered something. To make 5K, you've mastered something. What if you take that into 2026 and you replace your income in 2026 because you were willing to learn strategies in 2025? How would that change your life? How would your 2026 be completely different? That's storytelling with vision added. People aren't doing that. They need to know the outcome. If they know the outcome, they'll do the work. Like if you're selling weight loss products, it's probably hard to sell in December. I'll just wait till January. I mean, I don't want to give up my sweets. I don't want to give up my candy. I don't want to give up the extra snacks. That wouldn't be fair. And so she's thinking about all the things she has to give up. So if you want to master selling weight loss in December, this is how you do it. Imagine, that red dress you have in your closet that you've not been able to fit in a decade. Imagine you being able to follow 3 simple steps and you're able to put that red dress on and your husband's watching football and you come out of your room and you have a red dress and he notices you and he's like, babe, wow, you look good. And for the last 3 years, you could have walked by him naked watching football and he would have never noticed you. But not only does he notice you, he says, babe, you look good. And the next day you go to work and you have this confidence. You have this boldness to you. And your boss comes in and says, Shelly, look at you. I need to talk to you. You need a raise in 2026 because you have confidence. You have belief. Do you think she's not going to care about eating the extra sweets? You aren't sharing the vision. You don't share that vision. No matter what you're selling, you name one thing you're selling right now, and I can give you the vision, even if it's not what it is. because vision is where they're going. If you can sell people on the destination, they don't care how they get there. This is how you're not getting customers. You're not showing people the destination. You're telling them what they have to do or what they have to get rid of. If you could have the life of your dreams, this is a serious question right now. If you could live the life of your dreams and time or money wasn't an issue, and if you had a clear, proven process, would you do what it took until you achieve that? Yes or yes? The reason why you don't is because you've not been given a clear, proven process. This is why you got to borrow the belief. You have to look where people are. And if you want to be where they are, that's who you follow. That's who you follow. And so you got to show people that week one, man, you're building this foundation. Call it the foundation week. Some of you will get customers because you'll be so good at storytelling. You'll be so good at vision. So good that they're going to be like, I love you. Where have you been my entire life? Wow. That makes sense. I've never looked at it that way. When you can get somebody to say one of them things, they're getting in your automated system, my friend. Stop trying to make these perfect hooks. Stop trying to make this all these fancy dancy edits. Just share your story and share the vision. Like the vision, what you're doing. You know, I absolutely love it because when I launched my community in November of 2022, I had a vision. I created a movement. And I said, I will grow my community to in 2023, I will grow my community to 1,000 people. Because I know if I can grow my community to 1,000 people, many people become 4, 5, and 6-figure earners. I created a movement. And guess what? That movement, and you guys, I personally I knew that was going to be hard to create a community to 1,000. We ended up hitting 1,000 in May of 2023, but we ended up ending over 10,000. Now we're at 57,000. But I'm sharing all that with you because I did a mastermind this weekend here in my place in Dallas. And one of the people there, she was number 30 in my community. And she goes, yep, I was number 30 in your community. I'm like, how did you remember that? She goes, because you shared it, what you were going to do. We all started calculating when we came in. She goes, I grabbed a hold of your vision and I just went with it. And now she told me what number. From something I said at the beginning of 2023, it created a movement. So what type of movement are you creating for your customers, for you? People go with people that are taking people. I will create 1,000 millionaires. I will. That's the movement I'm on. I will become the leader to create 1,000 millionaires. I had several of them in my house this week, and I poured into them. Like, that's the movement I'm on. Now, most of you wouldn't set a huge movement like that because you're like, well, what if it doesn't happen? What if it does? What if it does? So what is your movement? Let's go back to weight loss. If I was selling a weight loss product, I will help 100 moms get their confidence back, get their energy back, be proud of how they look, get their sexy back in 2026. I will. Will you be one? That's called a movement. Where are you taking people? So I remember when I created this movement, I was going to grow a community to 1,000, and I have Nicholas inside my community. And we hit 1,000. Nicholas goes, let's go for 10. I was like, I couldn't see that, but I borrowed Nicholas's belief, and he was was just one of my community members. I borrowed his belief. I was like, okay, let's grab a hold of your short tail, your back pockets, and we'll get there, right? I borrowed his belief, and he was in my community. And then when I believed, I was like, let's go. Boom. That's why we have 126 six-figure earners and 26 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran, and several six-figure earners in Canada. Because I created a movement. You want to make money? What's the movement? That's what people become part of. Look at everything in life. Yeah. Hello, Canada in the house. Yes. And so that's important. So this is things. Sometimes we get, what do we talk about? This should be easy for all of you. It's your story. Why are you here? Why are you sharing this? It's the vision. Where are you taking people? And this is going to be really hard for you if you are not heart-centered and if you don't care about helping people. If you just care about making money, I'm not your mentor. Sorry, but I'm not. But if your heart would smile if somebody bought from you, I got you. I can help you. But if you're just like, I want to hustle, I want to make money, I don't care about people, I am not your mentor, and this is not the life for you. But if you truly, like if your heart would smile, like if you'd want to jump on your bed if somebody bought from you, I got you. I can help you change your family's life. I can't help somebody that is unethical and that it's not heart-centered. I'm just being very honest. Because you won't create stories, you won't share a vision, and you won't create a movement. Because your only movement is making money, not caring how you make it. That's why people bounce around. Because all they do is like they make money in one thing. They're like, oh, I'm going to go to the next thing because I can pick up a bunch of money. You're not caring about people. You're caring about money. I can't help you with that. But if you truly care about money and you want to leave a legacy for your family, I got you. I can help you change your life. But you got to care. You have to care. That's how you make money. Most people don't make money because they truly don't care about people. They care about themselves. The more you become a servant leader, heart-centered servant leader, and you care about people, that's when the money follows because you attract people. So if I could go to your content right now, and if I can't know what your movement is and I don't know your vision and stories, I can probably bet you're not building an email list and you're not getting customers. Okay? Every one of my six-figure earners inside my community, everybody knows their story. Everybody knows where they're taking people. They know the vision. Success leaves clues. And this is easy to do because it's your heart. You're not in your head. You're not trying to look perfect. You're not trying to sound perfect. You're just in your heart sharing content. Put a yes if you can do that. Put a yes in the comments if you can do that. Because if you can do that, you can set your family free. You just got to get out of your own way sometimes. Yes, good. Awesome. Good. That's it, guys. You just got to get out of your own way, right? So another thing, this is why being part of a community matters. Show proof. So inside my community, we probably hit 1 million now, but we have close to 1 million wins. So if I was brand new launching a business and I wanted to make 5K, I would be like, this is why I'm here. Look at this. Look at this mom. She made this money while she was in the pickup line getting her kids to school. Look at this. Look at this dad. He had a $1,400 day while he was at his job. And I would show proof after proof. There would be at least one of these posts a day showing proof. This is why I'm fired up. This is why I'm here. Because I know if they can do it, I can do it. They are no different than me. They just took action, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm encouraging you to take action today. That's it. All of these are so easy to do. It's your journey, your stories, your journey, right? Let me do that because that's Here's the reason why I did a different line for your journey, because stories could be, your stories, like where you were, what you discovered, what you're learning, or what you're excited about. Your journey is the process that you're doing. So inside my community, and if you're inside my community, hello, my friend, Success Leaves Clues. If you're inside my community, I give you a daily video. to learn something, but not only to learn something, but to execute on something. You guys really, you can watch the video, you can learn it, you can go grab your phone and you can create a video on what you learned. That's part of your journey. Oh my gosh, I just had a light bulb moment today. I just learned blank, or I just learned how to do blank. This is awesome. That's part of your journey. And what else is that? Value. You can teach them something every day. So I challenged my community I think it was December 1st. It was December 1st, a Monday? I think so. And I said, you guys should go out there and give 31 online business tips. Day one of 31 online business tips. Day 2, day 3, why? Why? Because that's the movement. Because if you show up for 31 days and somebody gets a different tip from you, they like you. They're like, okay, they're consistent and they're bringing value every day. Now, if you're inside my community and you might be brand new going, well, oh my gosh, what am I going to share? I don't know. I give you a daily video every day. That could be an online business tip. It's interesting though. Hey, my friend, how are you? Inside my video or inside my community, I give a daily tip. You guys could literally take that, like learn it and then go train on it. But if you look, it's interesting because my daily videos and one of the hashtags is like December 8th, December 7th. I put that as a hashtag. And those videos get the most views. Interesting. And I'm only on day 8. Day 8 will show up, I think, around noon or 12:30. I have all my content repurposed or posted ahead of time, scheduled. So I'm not like having to go and post. Matter of fact, like after I get off of this live, I will not even be on social media the rest of the day. Okay, I tell these people, oh, DM me and I will DM you back. I don't want you to have to do that to make money. Because then you're trading time for dollars. And how long do you want to do that? I don't know. I did that for a long time in network marketing. It didn't pay off. Build your email list. I love talking to my customers through the email list. Hey, Alana, I was great minds think alike. I was going to see, would you be available to talk on the webinar tomorrow? 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, so in the evening for you. Let me know if you're able. I was literally going to send you an email today. You're on my to-do list to see if you would want to share your story on the webinar tomorrow. And you showed up. Great minds think alike. Yes. And so this is it, you guys. So this is your week 1. How many of you guys can do this? Okay, here's the other thing. Your goal is to get so good with this that you start building this email list and you got somebody be like, I want to be like you. I want to be like you. Lulama, you should share. You've never shared yet. Wow, if I could have you two ladies, that would be awesome. Let me know, my friend. That would be awesome. Like, I would love that. How cool would that be? Yes, you guys can, right? You guys, we make this so hard. So your goal should be, I'm going to get so good with this that I'm going to attract one customer to me. So if you do that, you could have a $1,400 week, or you could have a $900 week. So here's the thing where this is why so many people fell online. Because what happens is, let's say you do all this and you don't get a customer, but you got more exposure to your business. You started building an email list. And guess what? If you didn't build an email list, then you got to work on these. You maybe was too blah, blah. I call it, you got to take the so what's out. And I will have more time with you tomorrow. So I will train on how to create stories and remove the so what's. Because the moment you can master removing the so what's from your story is the moment everything changes. So I will come back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and help you with that, okay? Because this is so important, because that's the only reason, if you're consistent with 3 posts a day and you actually follow this, the only reason is because we just got to master this stuff. You know, so many people want to become a doctor, but just because they watched a few YouTube videos that they want to become a doctor doesn't mean that they can be a good doctor. What do? They got to go to 8 to 10 years of education to become a good doctor. So have grace with yourself, my friend. If you don't master your connection in a week, that's okay. Yeah. I don't have a $400 product, so that's not me, my friend. Yeah, I don't have a $400 product. Yeah. So that's not anybody inside my community because we don't have anything for $400. But does that make sense? So let's go. So screenshot this because I want to go to week number 2. Okay. Okay. So week 2, right? Oops. Okay. So week 2. Oh my gosh, you guys can see. I'll do this. So this is going to be momentum improve. Momentum improve week. So I want you to think about that, right? Because see, here's the thing. And I guess I'm giving you a strategy that works, by the way. This is your momentum improve week, right? So hey, I'm in business. That was week 1. Right? Now we're going to go to how do we create momentum, what does that mean? How do we get more eyeballs on your offer? How do we get more eyeballs on you? And how do we build more trust? Okay. How do we build more trust? So this week is, so again, 3 posts daily and 3 stories daily. Okay. And I want you to go live once. Okay. Just once, because I know you're brand new. Okay. If you already have a business and you're taking this strategy, so you already have a business, you have a little bit of belief and confidence, go live more than once. But if you're brand new to following this, just go live once. And I'm going to give you exactly how to do that. Okay. This is important. So momentum, so go live once, and this is just going to be your journey. Your journey, your first week, why others should do it. Your journey, I've done this for 1 week, and I'm going to share with you why you should do this. I'm going to share with you the breakthroughs I've had. I'm going to share with you like how I can literally see a different future. I'm going to teach you that today. I'm going to go over that with you today. And please, guys, I'm brand new, so have grace with me. And let me just tell you this right now. If you're on my live right now, and if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all. That's exactly what I would say. Let people know the expectations you have ahead of time. And that's it. This is easy to do. You know why? Because you are talking from your heart. Okay. And again, this is why we didn't go live in week 1, right? Because most of the time in week 1, people don't have any following yet. But by week 2, you should, right? And you don't need a lot. Like some people can go live with 50 people. Matter of fact, you guys know how many people did you need to go live? I know on YouTube, you only need 50, right? When I did it, you needed 1,000, but I think that's changed. Let me know if you guys could let me know in the comments. And thank you guys for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I am so fired up to help you guys launch and grow a successful legacy business, not a business where you're just picking up cash here and there, but I'm talking where you make legacy money so you can change the generational struggle and create generational wealth. And literally, if you have a goal of making 6 figures, in 2026, you should follow me because I am going to give you every strategy to make 6 figures in 2026 because I will create 1,000 self-made millionaires. Yes. So 100. So right. So by then, 200 followers, 100. Yes. So look at that. TikTok is supportive. Even 5, you can. So I think they test a lot of accounts, right? So again, get rid of your stinking thinking. Do you see how somebody said, but what if you don't have any followers? You guys, that's the mindset you got to release. You have to create a new identity. Your new identity should be, I easily can get 5 customers in December. I got this. Like all I need is 5 customers and I have made 5K for the holidays. I got this. It's the identity that will help you create the right stories, help you take people on a journey, help you create vision. You got to get out of the weeds. There's no money made in the weeds. The money's made in the journey. The money's made in the movement. Okay. So you're going to go live once. This is all you're going to talk about. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. I don't care if it's 15 minutes. And by the way, please do not care how many people are on. If you are more worried about how many people are on, you're not building a business for the right reasons. You should build a business to make an impact, not the income. Because the more you focus on the impact, the more the income will follow. Okay? Matter of fact, can I tell you guys a little story? When I went live, okay, so you know when you're going live, right? Right here, it shows you in the corner how many people are on your live. I went live like this for the longest time. I did. I put a sticky tab over it. I didn't care how many was on. That's not why I went live. I went live to make a difference. I went live to bring awareness. So I didn't care, because if you don't care how many were on and you go live and you're just having a conversation, like I named my perfect customer Emily. Her name was Emily. She had a red shirt on and her cute little son. He had spiky hair, these beautiful blue eyes. And when I was talking with Emily, like he would be jumping around her, and they were happy because they were able to follow my program. And she was able to make more money than she ever made at a job. And she never had to miss a moment with her son. So I envisioned that. That's why it was never awkward for me to create a piece of content, because I just was talking to Emily. And then the moment, like 6 months or 90 days into my business, when I was going live, I think it was more like 6 months. Anyway, a gentleman was on my live and he goes, "Hey, what about us dads?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, dads can do this." So I popped a dad in there. So it was Emily and her husband, and the cute little boy was crawling on the mom. And then there was a little girl sitting on dad's lap, and they were happy. My only goal every day was to have a conversation with that family so they could change their life. Get out of your head and get in your heart. That's when your content starts working. Get out of the weeds. Go out there and just make an impact, okay? So week 2, because I'm running late on time. Oh my God, 3 posts daily, 3 stories daily. You're going to go live once, and this is what you're going to share, okay? And then, value with story. I'll give you an example, okay? This is your content, okay? Value with story. Proof. That's why it's so important to be part of a community that has a bunch of wins. You're going to share wins, right? Your journey. So I've been in the digital marketing space since September of 2022. The biggest compliment I get is, "I've been following your journey for 2 years or 1 year or 3 years. You're still saying the same thing. I've loved watching your journey. I've loved watching you grow, Michelle." That's how you build a brand. That's how you build a 7-figure business. It's not because you're bouncing around and trying the next best thing because you want to scoop up some people. No, that's why you work harder and you never make a lot of money. I'm teaching you how to work smarter and leave a legacy. But that's the biggest compliment I can get. You've just always been sharing your journey. Yes. Master that, my friends, and watch your entire world change. It's not because you grabbed the next best thing why your life is going to change. It's because you got really, really good with your message, your marketing, the movement, and sharing your journey. And for some of us, it's hard because we're more quiet. Like I'm an introvert. So that was hard being authentic at first. But then I was like, no. Moms need to hear this. No. Families need to hear this. So it changed everything. Okay. So that changed everything. This one here, you're going to start doing a stronger CTA. Hey guys, I've been creating content for 2 weeks now. Have you picked up the Freedom Formula Blueprint yet? Like it's literally a step-by-step blueprint that shows you how to have an automated business, how to make 100% profit off of other people's products. It literally shows you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. It's literally the most brilliant business plan I've ever seen. Have you picked it up yet? Just go to the link in my bio or put blueprint in the comments. I'm going to give you free access to the blueprint. Can I ask you a question? What if you follow the steps in the blueprint and you were able to replace your income, have more time with your family, and more money to make more memories? If the answer is that would be great, pick up the blueprint. What are you waiting for? That's what I mean. See, that's boldness, that's confidence, that's getting that out there. You need to do more of that in week 2. That's why a lot of you don't make money, is because you're not taking people to the next step. Our entire life, we're told what to do. Think about it. Go to school, get good grades, when you can go to lunch, when you can take a potty break, then you go get a job, and they tell you how many hours you're going to work, and you even have to ask permission as a freaking adult. You got to ask permission to take a vacation, take a sick day. Blah. Disgusting to me. I couldn't imagine as an adult, can I have a break? Can I take, no. See, I'm a legacy builder. I want my own freedom. I am not even, I'm unemployable. I could not work for somebody. If I had to call somebody and say, is it okay? I don't feel good today. Can I have a sick day? And then guess what? You guys let people control you like that, and then you retire broke. Who sold you on this ridiculous plan? Who? Like, it's crazy to me. You can have complete freedom in your life if you're willing to learn new skills. If the more skills you learn, the more bills you can pay. Okay? So there you go. This is week 2. Okay, I gotta hurry. I got a call I gotta get on. Week 3. Okay, so what do you think week 3 is? What do you think week 3 would be? I would love for anybody to let me know in the comments. What do you think week 3 is? You got to pull an emotion. How many of you have ever been around somebody that you didn't even know? Then they start sharing this story, and they share like something emotional that happened to them, and you're like, I felt that. Wow, that makes, I see you. I get you. How many of you have ever done that? How many of you have ever done that? That's the difference. That's the difference. This is where the emotion needs to come in, right? I want you to go three posts and 3 stories daily. Go live 2 or 3 times. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I will go back and let you screenshot number 2. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. So you're going to go live 2 or 3 times. Here's why 2 or 3. Because if you're not building an email list, we got to work on your lives. We got to work on that storytelling, that sharing that journey. Okay. And then I want you to emotional holiday stories. So are you a mom that is so sick and tired of dealing with mom guilt over the holidays? You're wearing a fake smile because you don't even have the money for the holidays, but you feel guilty if you don't spend the money on holidays. So you spend money you don't even have, or you max out your credit cards knowing you're going to take all year to pay your credit cards. And you're sick and tired of living like that. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Today, I'm going to give you free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint that walks you through the steps. That's going to show you how to automate your business, how to make 100% profit off of products you didn't even create. So in 2 days, you can have a fully functioning automated business out there working for you 24/7. And 1 customer is $1,400. If you could get 2 customers by Christmas, that's $2,800. You as a mom, would you have less guilt? If the answer is yes, I want you to go up to my profile and get free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Look at the blueprint. Watch those 2 videos. It literally answers 100% of your, or 99% of your questions. If you're that 1% that has questions, email me. I would love to answer your questions in an email and help you, because we need to take action today. But see the emotion, the mom guilt, or whoever your perfect customer is. Okay? Whoever your perfect customer is. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. And by the way, YouTube or TikTok, this is recorded on YouTube. Okay, so you can go back to YouTube and watch this. If you want to take some of these strategies and stuff I'm sharing with you, it's recorded on YouTube. It should be available later on today. Yeah. You spoke that message. Yes. See the difference though. So that's the emotion. That's the emotion. How many of you, when you become a parent or a grandparent, you like envisioned all this coolest Christmas memories, and now you're broke and you can't do anything. And matter of fact, if you do things for Christmas, you're going to be maxed out in credit card debt. How would you like to know 3 steps to change that this week? See how I'm pulling the emotion in first. Okay. Yes, I'm pulling the emotion in first. Okay. And guys, I will go over this with you tomorrow. I apologize. I'm running out of time today, but I literally have a call to get on with my legacy builders. I train live inside my community every Monday. Imagine you get this every Monday, but for several hours. That's the difference. I do not sell a course. I do not have a course to sell you. I have an interactive program. If you want coaching to help you master your marketing, master your message, so you can make money and truly leave a legacy. Okay. If that's you, I would love to work with you. Just go to the link in my bio. Okay. So week 4, and I will come back tomorrow because I want to spend more time on like storytelling and helping you land the plane. Okay. But okay. So what do you think week 4 would be? Conversions. By the way, this is connection. People connect through emotions. That's why AI doesn't work for a lot of people. There's no emotions in it. People connect. So that's connection. This is emotion. Conversions. This is where we're going to land the plane. Okay? Land the plane. This is going to be a lot of follow up. What do I mean by that? Hey, I've been in business for 4 weeks now and you've not got my Freedom Formula blueprint yet. Why? Why? What's the worst thing that can happen to you if you don't take action today? Why? What's the worst thing that could happen if you took action today? That's what I mean. Like, I want you to be bold. And trust me, y'all been bold. If there was a 2-year-old walking in the middle of the street right now, I don't think you would calmly say something to that 2-year-old. I think you would be bold with a huge, bold delivery. Okay? Wins. Share transformations that other people have had. Okay, that's why it's important to be part of a community that has thousands and thousands of transformations. And this is the kind of content you create. This is what happened to her. If this happened to you in your life, what would change? Let me know in the comments. And if you're done scrolling and you're done watching and you want stuff like, if you want to learn how she's doing this or how he's doing this, let's go. Nothing changes if nothing changes. That's what I mean by that, right? That's what I mean by that. These are the things. And of course, go live 3 to 4 times, just depending on, because if you do not have at least 2 customers by then, y'all got to go live more. There's something off with your message. That's it. It just hasn't landed yet. Okay, it just hasn't landed yet. So bless your guys' heart. I do gotta go. I literally have to jump off of here and get on another call. I apologize that I have to get off so soon, but I've actually been on here an hour with you guys. I will come back tomorrow. I will finish this tomorrow. But if you want, let me pull up here. I literally have a 5-week Christmas action PDF that I can give you today. And where's the other one? And the other one is your 5K by Christmas success checklist. YouTube, all you got to do is there's that link, dailypaybusiness.com. Go there, reply to that, and just say the checklist. I'll get it to you. Those of you on TikTok, there's a submit form that you can get, and I will email it to you later on today. Screenshot this real quick. Hurry. Screenshot. Ready? Screenshot. I promise you we won't be in such a hurry tomorrow. I will literally, screenshot. You guys have been awesome. So we will just piggyback off of this. I'll go into more in depth and more examples tomorrow. No matter what business you're in, this strategy works. If you want to make money this holiday, okay? So YouTube, you've been absolutely amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys are great. I appreciate you so much.